Greetings, fellow travelers. I'm coming to you from Asheville, the site of catastrophe last fall, at a friend's house. I'm going to be going up to do some astrophotography this evening, so it's going to be dark by the time I get out on the road and all that stuff, so I thought I'd just say hello now. But came down here, and this is pretty sad. The house used to be right behind me just last year, this time. And just down there was another house. And I think up there just a little bit was another house. No more. Sad, very sad. Lives are gone, houses are gone, property. But we're here, we remain, and we do what we can do. And that's how life goes sometimes. So I just wanted to say hi. You know, I'm going up to do some astrophotography tonight, and it's gonna be dark. So I thought I'd just check in with everybody and kind of introduce what I'm hoping to do tonight. But I wish everyone well. Good morning, fellow travelers. Last night I thought I was going to see a meteor shower. I drove up to Black Balsam Knob, highest point around that I know of. That's easy to get to anyway. And hoping to see some meteors last night. It was rainy and stormy all the way up here. Oh, brother. But I kept on because, you know, usually what happens is it clears out. So I thought, okay, well, you know, I'll do it. I'll hang out in the car all night, and hopefully it'll get better. I'm stopping because I'm bouncing. I noticed I'm kind of bouncy there. I don't have my usual rig with me, so well, at about 3 a.m, there was a patch of clear sky. I got out of the car and waited for probably about an hour. I did see 4. I saw four meteors, falling stars, and a couple of them seemed really closer than I expected, which was a bit of a shock. It's kind of cool though. Anyway, that was it. And then it clouded over, and that was it. There was a little open patch right over the parking lot, a couple miles wide, maybe, I don't know, something like that. And so that was my big meteor shower for the evening. Anyway, this morning I get up and I thought I'd do some videos and stuff like that. There's always like a convention happening wherever I decide to put down my tripod. Isn't this cool? I love these type of outcroppings here. I'm always looking for a little, I don't know why. Like, I'm not going to sleep in there, but I guess you could if you had to. Another jet. They started at about 8. One thing I like about this trail, this is the trail to Sam's Knob from the parking lot. One thing that ooh, yeah. So I almost forgot to include this in the video. It's just a boardwalk, and you know, because it goes down this hill, quite obviously, you know, it's a lot of people that walk here, so that's why they build these things. It's okay. We all prefer a wilderness experience, but, you know, sometimes we love our wilderness to death. so, so we have to protect it from us so that we can enjoy it. And that's what these are for. So that's okay. I guess it's a busy day for the airlines today. Airplanes go. Look at this. How cool is this? Wonder if I should pick them up. I never know what to do with these little guys, you know? I don't want them to fry out here in the sun. I was visiting my sister a couple of weeks ago. She lives down near the coast. And I was taking her dog for a walk in the morning, and we found one of these little snails on like the street. Here, let me zoom in. There he is. There, look at that. Racing his way. He's got about a foot till he gets off into the dirt. Which makes me ask the question. He's heading this way, right? He's getting there, actually. He's gone maybe half an inch since I've been talking. That's pretty good, I guess. But he came from all the way over here, apparently. I mean, he's heading that way. That's a couple of feet from over there. Sorry if this is too fast. I'm zoomed all the way in. Where'd he go? I may not even see him. Where'd he go? There he is. I knew he was around somewhere. Well, you know what? He's made about an inch progress so far. So I think I'm going to leave him. And then, sorry for the camera work here. It's like I say, it's really zoomed in, so it's just tough for me to hand hold this. How cool. Hear all those bees. Okay, let's get out of that. Whoa, whoa, much better. Much better. Yo. There's all kinds of them right here. Fascinating. Just blows my mind. So anyway, that's our little distraction. Wow, they're full of them over here. But this is the main event. Right there. Again, let's go wide. Boom. Look at that. A little different, huh? Whole different perspective. When I first came here, this was one of my first things that I saw. It's pretty darn cool. Pretty cool. I love this place so much. You know, it's not as dramatic per se as the Balds. You know, what are you gonna do? It's just not. That's practically like another world up there. Whereas this is just this amazing, beautiful little valley. You know, I feel like singing The Sound of Music or something when I come here. So it's just so pretty. There's a big old butterfly right there I needed. Yeah. There's a lot of them around here. It's really cool. And a lot of these purple flowers, I guess these are lupins? Is that the flower lupin? Yeah. It's true, the closer you get to real elements, you know, earth, air, fire, wood, the more spiritual the world becomes. Really is true. There's my old camp spot right over there. I'm gonna go take a visit. I'll show you. So I believe this is the spot where I realized that my tent was not quite as sturdy as I needed it. Sorry, I just bumped my knee on the tripod here. Somebody made a nice little camp spot here, huh? Brought a bunch of firewood here. So it's a nice open, here, I'm gonna zoom out. Cool, right? It's a nice spot. And all this tall grass around, and somebody has been diligently flattening it. Well, I mean, is there a prettier spot in this whole valley? You get to see everything here. Really, everything. Boy, if I'm not crawling with ticks by the time I get out of here, I'll be surprised. Yeah, walking through that high grass is, yeah, you're asking for it, basically. And I didn't put any stuff on me, but, you know, yeah. Yeah, you know. But boy, oh boy, what a beautiful place. I haven't been to this valley in, I think, 2 years now. And not during summer, anyway. I come up here during the winter a lot, too. I like it up here in winter. There aren't any people up here. It's not green. It's not pretty like this. It's all brown and dried up. But it's still beautiful. It's a little bit better. So I do want to thank everybody for joining me on this short trip up to the Black Balsam and Sam's Knob areas. A lot of air traffic. You can probably hear it behind me right now. But yeah, that's the world we live in these days. So here we are going back up the steps. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.